including the heads of many ferocious cats, wild and domestic, alongside many ancestral portraits. Opposite, I can see the imposing face of the first Viscount Sir William Lyttelton, looking down at me with that trademark blank stare of his. Sir William, the nurse has arrived to take you back now. Off you go. I'll never know how he keeps escaping from that home. It's here that I come to reflect, to compose, and to admire my collection of mint-condition pre-war mints. And it was here, at this very desk, in fact, that the opening bars of my enormous success, Bad Penny Blues, first hit me, just after the shelf above me collapsed. As 2002 draws to an end, I'd like to share with you my own chronicle of the last 12 months, a diary of news items that keeps me busy during quiet moments, such as sitting through recordings of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. My assistant, Samantha, is also here and ready to play extracts from the show, which I've been sent to remind me of what I missed. Some of these include items that, first time round, were unaccountably never broadcast, and several of which quite inexplicably were. I can see that Samantha has threaded the first tape, which she tells me is a compilation of the year's best new definitions. So I'll be with you again in a few seconds. Okay, Samantha, action.
Wallaby. Someone aspiring to be a kangaroo.
Countryside. To kill... to kill Piers Morgan.
Cock-a-leaky, prostate problem.
That's not clever and it's not funny. Hebrew, Jewish teabag.
Minuscule. A toddler's playgroup in Liverpool.
Portent. The Millennium Dome.
Custard. To swear after stepping in something.
Mastiff. Boys at a Britney Spears concert.
Geranium. The cry of the parachute regiment's flower-arranging display team.
Oh, dear.
Donut, eccentric millionaire. Donut, you see, it's an eccentric millionaire. If I could say, not a millionaire, I'd have got that completely wrong, and I'm a complete and utter ass. Good night.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, who died today.
Hullabaloo, how to greet a bear.
Fiasco, unsuccessful wall painting.
Stalactite. Pissed prisoners of war.
Hither. A snake with a hair lip.
Cantankerous, chain of shops that sell tanks.
Haywain. Essex greeting.
Quince. Not quite a coincidence.
Piccaninny. The voting system for a new Tory leader.
Defibrillate, to interpret the meaning of Jeffrey Archer.
Urdu, Liverpool coiffure.
Looking back to the beginning of the year, I see that 2002 opened with the introduction of Europe's new currency, when euro notes and coins went into circulation. France said bonsoir to francs, and Spain bid buenos noches to pesetas, while Germany waved auf Wiedersehen to marks, as under a new EU directive, all their branches of M&S were reclassified as a vegetable. Other notable January events included PG Tips sacking their TV chimps, although they quickly found jobs producing the new BBC One Saturday night schedule. And with low-grade entertainment very much in mind, Samantha is ready to play us a selection of performances of one song being performed to the tune of another. Okay, your turn, Graeme. Would you please sing the words of the Teddy Bear's Picnic to the tune of Charles Aznavour's She?
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever was will gather there for certain, because today's the teddy bears have their picnic. A picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having such a lovely time today. Watch them catch them unawares. See them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily glad above. They love to play and shout.
And finally, Bill, will you please sing the words of Run, Rabbit, Run to the tune of Stormy Weather?
On the farm, every Friday on the farm, it's rabbit pie day. So every Friday that ever comes along, I get up early and sing this little song. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, 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 rabbit. Run, rabbit, run, run, run. Bang, 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 bang goes the farmer's gun. On the farm, no poor rabbit comes to harm, because I grab it. They jump and frolic whenever I go by. They know I help them dodge the rabbit pie. Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run. Don't give the farmer his fault. Say run, rabbit, run, run,
February saw the 50th anniversary of the accession of Queen Elizabeth II. Jubilee celebrations soon began in earnest with the opening of an exhibition of photographs featuring royal furniture, silverware, jewellery and many other items reported missing. The month of March saw regional rail workers going on strike, reducing parts of the network to complete normality. At Westminster, Richard Balfe MP defected from the Labour Party and crossed the floor of the House to become a Conservative, thereby creating history as the first recorded incident of a rat joining a sinking ship. As spring melted into early summer, I'm sorry I haven't a clue celebrated its 30th anniversary with a special evening at the Playhouse Theatre, where the show started. We would have gone back for our 25th, but some of the theatre staff still remembered us from the first time round. Right, Samantha is signalling she's ready at the tape deck and that the round is called Complete Quotes. Okay, next up is the quotations round. This is played in tribute to the long-running quote-unquote programme, which we all find, quote-unquote, highly amusing. I brought along a selection of recordings of well-known public figures who've all been rudely interrupted in mid-flow. And I'd like to thank the staff of the Today programme for kindly supplying the tapes. I'd like you teams to complete these quotes by supplying the missing endings. Barry, we'll start with you. Here's a speech from Ian Paisley for you to finish off.
And people right across the whole province, high and low, rich and poor, middle classes, working classes, and the upper classes, have all been saying to me,
Speak up.
Graeme, here's William Hague for you.
I was in the school choir, even though I couldn't sing very well. I went on all the German trips, even though I didn't study German. I went on all the RE trips, even though I didn't study RE. I was the coach driver.
Tim, here's Tony Blair for you.
This dome is going to be opened on time and on budget. It is not going to be torn down. It will be a lasting asset for the country. It is a triumph in the end of confidence over cynicism, boldness over blandness,
and arse over tit.
Stephen, here are some words by Ian Duncan Smith.
If we were clever as Conservatives,
we'd be flying in the face of history.
And finally, Graeme, some words of the former Poet Laureate Ted Hughes for you to finish off.
My manners are tearing off heads, the allotment of death. For the one path of my flight is direct through the bones of the living.
Would like to meet fun-loving lady. With GSOH.
2002 was, of course, World Cup year, with the buzz of controversy both on and off the pitch. Following a row with his coach, the Irish international footballer Roy Keane was sent home to London, but had to wait a few days as all the early seats had been pre-booked for the England squad. But football wasn't the only game to receive the attention of expert commentary, as we were joined by Raymond Baxter for our anniversary match of Mornington Crescent. It's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. First, I noticed from the sackloads of cards we've received from well-wishers this week that the post office Christmas delivery service isn't getting any better. And also we received a letter from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales, who sends this special message on the occasion of our 30th anniversary. She writes, "Dear Mr. Hoggart, here are some of my favourite cuttings. If you need any other amusing garden waste, please let me know. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." Now on with the game, which today sees the third leg of the second semi-final of the 7th round of the Armitage Shanks UK Domestic League, Division 4, with the winners going on to the grand final and the chance to win and drink a victory toast from the Armitage Shanks Charity Bowl. Well, like all matches in the Armitage Shanks series, your commentator for the event will be none other than Raymond Baxter. So while Raymond enters the commentary box, I'd like you teams to re-familiarise yourselves with Stovall's Second Amendment to the Standard Convention in 1972, which of course predates the Jubilee Line extensions in both directions. Tim, will you start, please?
Yeah. Rotherhithe.
A cautious opening gambit from Brooke-Taylor, but of course it opens all three diagonals.
Birdcage walk.
Vigorous defence. But leaving Crier's laterals totally unprotected.
I could do the old Chelsea bun, the Baker Street. Baker Street. Yeah.
Chelsea bun.
Baker Street. We haven't seen that move attempted since Gustav Pendergast defended his title in 1959. Ironic, really.
Go on, Graeme.
Fair lot.
Oh, that's fast and furious stuff. Perhaps more furious than fast, I don't know.
That was... do you think I could go... yeah, it's the Second Amendment.
Yes, it's double second.
Yeah, OK. Elephant and Castle.
Ah, Brooke-Taylor has cleverly invoked Krabbett's law. But I wonder if it's going to pay off.
I use Krabbett's.
Is it me? I swear I can hear somebody talking.
Go on, Baz.
Listen, Grove.
Yeah.
Oh, a very bold move there from Cryer. A flying stowbold with double platform loop. Spectacular.
It's a bloody double platform, isn't it?
Yeah, he had.
Yeah.
We're not at home to Mrs. Whisper.
Sorry. But as usual, our doors are wide open to Mr. Sanctimonious Git, so we've... Bad etiquette. I was playing for time. I think I can go Totteridge and Whetstone.
Oh, now that is a move you don't see every day.
I have to say, you don't see that every day, do you?
Onga.
Now, in the old days, of course, that would have been offside, but I don't think the chairman's noticed.
I think he's slightly offside. Yeah.
Old rules.
I don't think... Old rules?
Oh, yeah.
Well, in that case, Latimer.
Oh, I say.
Latimer's... Oh, Latimer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sounds
Latimer.
complete.
It's okay, it's okay.
Okay. Burnt oak.
That moves play below the line, which can be risky at this stage of the game.
Mornington Crescent.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
Thank you, Raymond Baxter. Where are we? As is usual, news items became a little thin during the summer. Environmentally green listeners will be interested to remember that electricity produced by cattle manure methane gas came on stream. PowerGen explained that one cow could produce enough electricity to keep a 40-watt light bulb burning for 12 hours a day, although consumers were reluctant to adopt the new technology, as few were keen to have a cow in the living room, let alone insert the light bulb. As the autumn mists began to descend, events took a bizarre turn at Westminster when the head of a statue of Margaret Thatcher was reported to have been cut off and stolen. However, it soon became clear it had merely been removed by restorers and taken away for the teeth to be resharpened. Celebrity diaries were rarely far from the news in 2002, and when Edwina Curries hit the bookshops, we couldn't resist the chance to air extracts. Take it away, Samantha. Oh, you want to play it? Well, it's been brought to my notice that the publication of celebrity diaries is all the rage at the moment. These can provide a fascinating glimpse behind the public image of the author, and in fact, our own Barry Cryer is currently publishing his diaries. They cover the period from the 1950s, when Barry tried to take a first faltering step onto the bottom of the showbiz ladder, right up to early this year, when he thought he might as well give it a second go. But the habit these days is always to include an element of scandal to ensure good sales figures, and Barry is no exception. He describes with some candour how every night after shows, a stream of high-class call girls with supplies of cocaine would knock on his door and ask, "Can you tell us which is Angus Deaton's room?" I brought along some extracts of recently published celebrity diaries, but with certain key words omitted. The team's task is to guess what the missing words might actually be. Right, we'll start with you, Barry and Graeme. I've got Edwina Curries' diary for you. Wednesday, 4th of January, 1989. I met Geoffrey and Mary Archer at his flat in Alembic House on Albert Embankment. As we went up in the lift, I asked if he owned the whole block. He looked startled, as if he wasn't usually asked that, then a bit sheepish and said, "Meh." Well, it says here, yes. And then it says, editor's note, it seems this was untrue. 11th of October 1990. On Friday evening, John Major announced our entry into the ERM as of Monday, and a 1% cut in
foreplay.
Thursday, the 24th of January 1991. Right now I feel lonely, neglected, unused, and...
Quite right, too.
Unloved. I wish my flat was filled with one big man in his blue...
bottle costume.
She wrote underpants. Thursday, the 7th of February 1991. John came into the tea room and sat at my table. He had a tray of 2 slices of lean cold beef, lots of tomatoes, mustard pickle, and...
I'm not boring you, am I?
a glass of milk. He told me he'd lost a stone since becoming PM, which explains why he looks so good on...
top of the wardrobe.
TV. 30th of March 1991. I really wanted a fortnight ago to sit down and write a memoir about John Major. Before I forget...
his name.
All I know. The most extraordinary moment was in the bath when he asked if I believed in...
pink submarines.
God. On the world stage, UN inspectors were finally given the go-ahead to fly to Iraq and set off with their instruction manuals on how to spot secret installations and any illegally imported weapons from rogue arms traders. They were looking for large concrete silos, converted chemical plants, and any suspicious-looking equipment marked Made in Britain. 2002 saw the introduction of great improvements to our musical round called Swanee Kazoo. But those in the Blackpool Grand who weren't wearing their complimentary ear defenders would have heard this previously unbroadcast performance. We move on now to another musical round with Swanee Kazoo, where the teams combine the mellifluous glissando of the Swanee whistle with the grating chirrup of the kazoo. These days the words Swanee and kazoo go together as naturally as weakest and link, or switch and off. And to provide the piano accompaniment, I have to mention Colin and Sell. Words that go together as naturally as arse and elbow.
Oh, bless.
Okay, our first song is Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and it will be performed by Tony Hawks on the kazoo and Tim Brooke-Taylor on the Swanee whistle. Okay, Barry and Graeme, now you're to perform the Gilbert and Sullivan classic Titwillow, and it's to feature Barry Cryer on the kazoo and Graeme Garden on the Swanee whistle. Well, that's all the extracts we have time for. Samantha is collecting the tapes and putting them away safely with all the other items to go into the I'm sorry I haven't a clue time capsule. This will be buried deep under Broadcasting House, where it might be rediscovered by someone in the future, who will doubtless be delighted by the naivety of a simple humour from a distant bygone age, when it's dug up in 2 or 3 months' time. So, from myself and Samantha, have a very happy and peaceful New Year. Never again.
Hopefully the teams will be back with a new series in the spring. If you can't wait that long, they're regularly featured on BBC 7. BBC 7 is a new digital radio station which
Hello, this is Humphrey Lyttelton speaking to you from my luxury penthouse suite at the Grand Hotel, where my family have kindly sent me for Christmas. As I sit here, surrounded by my many presents and greetings cards, on a day when traditionally we wish peace and goodwill to all, join me, listeners, to reflect back on the I'm sorry I haven't a clue year. Hang on. Oi, you! I can hardly hear myself speak over that racket. Get out and take that contraption with you. This would be a good time to think back on the joy brought to us all by I'm sorry I haven't a clue, if there'd been any. So instead I'll just open my presents to see what selection of ill-fitting knitwear has had no thought put into its purchase this year. What's this, a cardigan? No socks? No, it's a shiny disc. What on earth do I want with a plastic drinks coaster? I'll ring room service and have someone take it away. And such is the luxury of this hotel, I don't even have to use the telephone. I just press this red button and...
How many times have I asked you not to press the emergency button, Mr. Lyttelton? What is it this time?
Get rid of this, will you?
But this is a CD. Don't you want to listen to it first? Oh, it's a half-hour recording of nothing but the best bits of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, 2004.
Half an hour of nothing but the best bits, eh? So what are the other 29 minutes?
Well, let's just put it on while we get you back into bed, shall we? Oh, you like this first track? It's all about new definitions.
Nude what?
New definitions. You know, words that have changed their meaning.
Why would I want to listen to that? Words don't change their meaning much, do they?
Well, some do, but then some don't. Like grumpy and old git, for instance.
I'd like the teams to share any words they may have spotted recently that have acquired new meanings. Tony, would you care to start, please?
Crescendo. Termination of childcare.
Quaker. Posh duck.
Mogadon. My cat's a professor.
Bacteria, returning more upset than when you left.
Pandemonium, a musical instrument that won't breed in captivity.
Tombola, man who throws cats.
Postulate, the new name for Royal Mail.
Tapas. You're there before me. To gently touch someone's bottom.
Foreskin. To compel relatives.
Pulpit. Warren Beatty's bed.
Renegade, a device for blowing up anagram enthusiasts.
Mushrooms, what Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen does.
Sewage. Legal work.
There now, that wasn't so bad, was it, Mr. Lyttelton? Mr. Lyttelton?
What? Who? Where? What? Oh, it's you again. Is it time for my vintage champagne already?
Yes, your vintage champagne. To be taken 3 times a day with meals. On this plastic spoon.
Well, I hope it's been chilled properly.
And while you're savouring the heady aroma and cheeky aftertaste of that, let's see what track 2 is, shall we? Oh, it's a round called Swankers, featuring your pals from the show. Why is it called that, I wonder?
'Cause they're a bunch of hopeless schwankers. OK, we'll start with you, Tim. You're at a dinner party and you're just about to initiate a topic of conversation which allows you to boast about something. The rest of you take turns to outdo Tim's boast until I honk, when the next panellist has to initiate a brand new topic of conversation and start the boasting all over again. Off you go, Tim.
I've got this wonderful new mobile phone, you know, it takes moving pictures, colour pictures, wonderful.
Moving pictures. I've got one that you get the smell of the person you're talking to, the aftershave, the perfume and everything. Comes through.
Yeah, I've got this hands-free one where you don't even have to have hands at all.
Yes, it's very good, that one, but mine's very handy because you dial a number and it actually brings the person to you.
It's funny you should say that, because I've got one that sends them away very, very quickly.
I've got 2 of those.
I've got a phone that actually plugs into my house.
We just got back from holiday, actually.
Really?
Antarctica's very lovely at this time of year.
Yes, it's wonderful from the moon.
You went to the moon. It's overrun with tourists now. We never go there. Mars, that's us.
Not much atmosphere. We went back in time.
Went back in time?
To Belgium.
Oh. The children grow up so fast these days, don't they? My 3-year-old's got a degree.
Only 1 degree?
My 3-year-old is my 2-year-old's tutor.
I just had my sperm frozen. Of course, I had to buy the special trousers.
Yes, I've just had that. It was my 3-year-old who did it, actually.
That was excellent, wasn't it?
Excellent doesn't come close to describing it.
Look, you've got lots of cards. Why don't you open some?
Why bother? They all say the same thing every year. Every time it's Christmas, it's Merry Christmas. Every time it's a birthday, it's Happy Birthday. Every time a baby's born, it's Dear Mr. Blunkett.
Not all greeting cards are the same, though. Have a listen to this.
In this round, the teams will attempt to guess the endings to some lines taken from genuine greetings cards. And OK, we'll start with you, Barry. Can you finish the message in this exam results greeting card? We've known you've worked so very hard, determined to get through it.
You worked all night and then got pissed. Surprise, surprise, you blew it.
The genuine answer to that is, and now you've made us very proud. We knew that you could do it.
Oh.
Tim, try to finish off this well done in your job interview card, please. Magnificent, marvellous, wonderful, brill, talented, gifted, consummate skill.
Shrewd, adroit, crafty, clever and porous. These are all words from Roger's Thesaurus.
The answer is outstanding, fantastic, A1, excel. And that's just a sender. You're great as well. Piffle. Graeme, can you complete this wedding anniversary card for wife or husband? Just like a lighthouse on the rocks, withstanding stormy weather.
You make a noise like a foghorn whenever we get it together.
It's really, your love has shone throughout the years, stronger now than ever. Yeah. Tony, can you complete this happy 16th birthday card? 16 years have come and gone, and now your birthday's here.
And now you can do legally what you've been doing all bloody year.
Very nearly the right answer. We hope that all you wish for will be yours throughout the year.
Do people get paid to write these things?
Bloody well ought to be paid for reading them. Barry, I've a message and a sympathy card for you to finish off, please. Sometimes words are inadequate, our feelings to express.
But just look at it this way. At meal times, it's one less.
The answer is when someone whom we hold so dear is in such great distress. Here are some for anyone to have a go at. This one's a 21st birthday card. Can't find the words to tell you. Don't quite know what to say.
'Twas I who gave your mother one 21 years ago.
Has it finished yet?
Yes, it's finished. You can take the pillows off your head now.
Who are those people?
They're called comedians.
Did they get the invasion plans out of whoever they were torturing?
Well, they don't just talk, you know. They sing as well. Would you like to hear that?
Only if you got Amnesty's number. OK, Barry, we'll start with you. Would you please sing the words of Going to the Zoo to the tune of You'll Never Walk Alone?
Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow. The zoo tomorrow, the zoo tomorrow. Daddy's taking us to the zoo tomorrow. We can stay all day. We're going to the zoo. Zoo, zoo, how about you? You can come too. We're going to the zoo. We're going to the zoo. Zoo, 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 zoo. We're going to the zoo. We're
Now, Graeme, I'd like you to sing the words of the Eensy Weensy Spider to the tune of the chorus of the Hebrew slaves from Verdi's Nabucco.
The Eensy Weensy Spider rolled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. and the eel, the sea wind, the sea spider crawled up the spout again. The sea wind, sea spider crawled up the water spout.
I think I'd like to go down to the restaurant for lunch now.
Oh, you can't, I'm afraid. The repairman from Stanner hasn't turned up yet. I'll fetch something up for you.
Our room service at its best. I'd like the beluga caviar starter, followed by the roast pheasant stuffed with truffles on a bed of freshly picked asparagus tips, served with your finest silver cutlery.
OK, not a problem. The baby food and drinking straw, that is then. While I'm doing that, have a listen to this next track on your CD. A spot of intellectual stimulation should work up an appetite.
In the next round, the teams will be tested on quotations from Oscar Wilde. Always a controversial figure, in the 1890s, Wilde was prosecuted by the courts and as a punishment for his homosexuality was sent to prison. Can the Victorians really have been that naive? OK, teams, I shall present you with a selection of incomplete quotations from the pen of Oscar Wilde, which I'd like you to complete. OK, Linda, we'll start with you. Can you complete this famous quote of Oscar Wilde? Bigamy is having one wife too many. Monogamy is...
Only worth playing if you can be the top hat.
Well, Oscar Wilde said the same.
Well done.
Tim, another Oscar Wilde quote for you to finish off. Nothing makes one so vain than being told one is...
To be mounted on a roof and pointed into the wind.
Should be a sinner, of course. Graeme, can you complete this quotation? The optimist sees the donut, the pessimist sees the...
Sees the knife-wielding maniac in the back of the cake shop.
The answer is whole. And finally, will someone finish this Oscar Wilde quotation, please? A pessimist is one who, when he has the choice of two evils, chooses...
Fingernails. Chooses fingernails.
Chooses.
Here we are, Mr. Lyttelton. I brought your lunch up for you.
Any more of these clips and I'll be bringing it up myself. Who are those people anyway? I've never heard of them. If I do have to listen to this, couldn't you find some real celebrities?
Well, funnily enough...
I very much doubt it.
Funnily enough, here's a section all about celebrities.
Right, in this next round, the teams are going to delve into the world of real celebrities. The cult of the celebrity is everywhere, with many lending their image to the promotion of consumer goods. I noticed recently on my pack of sausages a picture of Anthony Worrell Thompson in his kitchen. Underneath it said, "Prick with a fork." Seems a little harsh. Teams, I brought along a selection of genuine magazine articles describing the daily routines of well-known personalities. However, certain key words or phrases have been removed. Your task is to guess what the original wording might have been. Tim and Jack, for you I've got the words of Geoffrey Archer. Can you guess the missing sections in this piece? I'm a 6 o'clock waker, less of an owl, more of a...
tit.
Once up, I'd like to spend 30 minutes...
apologising to Mary.
Thinking. I like to be at my desk at 9:30 when I'm writing a...
long word.
book. I can't type. I handwrite every word and my secretary puts it on the...
bonfire when she gets home.
Running is my other passion. I ran for Britain between 1963 and 1966 and recorded a personal best for the 100 yards of...
82 yards.
After 9.6 seconds. It's quite hard to be a good husband to Mary. The only thing I would say with pride is that I've never been...
unfaithful on Christmas Day.
Well, it says here, late for her in 30 years. I think the key to a successful marriage is going on being...
in prison.
interested in each other. To Mary, I'm a good husband because she's so independent. I don't think I'd be a good husband to someone who was...
expecting a good husband.
only a housewife and mother and stayed at home the whole time. Mary's by far the better judge of character than me. I'm terribly trusting. Whenever I've made a mistake in life, she always said...
see you on visiting day.
So, how was that?
Brilliant.
Really?
Luckily, I can't hear a thing when I'm eating.
Let me plump up your pillows, then it's time for your medication again.
I don't need any more medication.
Just one gulp will calm you down. And I'll play you another clip. That's the whole tray gone. Anyway, we always play games on Christmas Day. And here's one that should keep you amused.
Right, with all to play for, it's now time to... now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. Well, this week, in response to a national demand for the ritual humiliation of game show contestants, we'll play a round of Elimination Mornington Crescent. In this variation, the teams must actually work together to accumulate as many points as possible during the game. However, at certain points, I shall ask each panellist to vote off the person they consider not to be pulling their weight. OK, teams. Tim, will you start, please?
Burnt Oak.
Aldwych.
I think I might go for the first double with a lateral with Bloomsbury Square.
That's
Don't
good.
peak
Well,
too soon.
Well, that's knocked the point score up nicely. So Piccadilly would help with that too.
Yeah.
Well, was it that high? Bank?
Yeah. Is that the station bank?
No, it's banking then.
Right, teams, I'm going to stop you now, and I'd like you to vote for who you think is holding you back. Tim.
Barry.
Graeme.
Tony.
Tony.
I have to say, and I know this is going to be unpopular, but Barry has got to go, I'm afraid.
Well, Tony. Not revenge. I was going to vote for Tony off anyway.
Tim, why Tony?
Well, Anne. I actually voted for Barry.
I'll do the jokes.
Let us know when.
Tony, I'm sorry, it's you.
Well, I'm very disappointed to go. I thought I was going well, particularly with Bloomsbury Square, which got us double points. I was let down by Anne, really, who decided I should go even though it was a 2-2 draw.
Carry on without Tony now. Graeme.
Right, to be sensible, Oxford Street.
Lower Regent Street.
Fenchurch Street.
No. Charing Cross.
That wasn't exactly on the tip of your tongue, was it?
Well, there's nothing in the rules about it being on the tip of your tongue, is there?
Have you had a facelift, Anne?
I'm asking the questions. Will you vote, please, for... Why am I saying please? I'm in the wrong place.
I'd like to vote for Barry, and I'm being consistent.
I vote Tim.
Well, I know Barry is my teammate, and he is consistently the best player of the game so far. and recently saved my family from drowning. Putting all that to one side... Barry.
Sorry, you're a total failure. Goodbye.
Not too disappointed. I would say it's the taking part, not the winning. Or to put it another way, it's the winning, not the taking part. And I'm quite pissed off, but I think Anne is... I have to say, Anne's looking 20 years younger.
OK, start again, Tim.
Archway.
Monument.
Hatton Cross.
In that case, Dulwich.
Modern rules done.
In a few moments,
Dulwich,
The Simpsons.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Mornington Crescent.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you know, I've never fully understood the rules to that game.
Really? No one else seems to have any trouble?
Maybe I'm a bit of a duffer. I don't even know why they keep editing all the funny bits out of quote-unquote.
Oh, you're no duffer. Listen, Mornington Crescent is actually very simple. What happens is that the first
And that's all there is to it. Well, I feel a bit silly now. Let's have some more music.
Oh, joy. But you now, Barry and Graeme, I'd like you to provide us with a rendition of Singing in the Rain to feature Barry Cryer on the kazoo and Graeme Garden on the swanny whistle.
Mr. Lyttelton.
And just in time for the King's Christmas message on the wireless.
Oh, the Queen does it now on the TV, ever since her father passed away.
Oh, I haven't been following the news lately.
Here's the remote control. You press this button for the TV, this one for the radio, and that one for the CD player. I'll leave you with that to sort it out for yourself.
Before I watch TV, I better just say goodbye to all my listeners.
Your listeners? Oh, yes, your listeners. I've forgotten about all your friends who listen to you. I better be careful as I squeeze past them as I go out. Bye, Mr. Lyttelton. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, all that remains is for me to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everyone at I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. Now, was it this button?
The news is next.
That button? This button? This button?
Best of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue 2004 featured Humphrey Lyttelton and Linda Regan, with contributions from Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor, Tony Hawkes, Jack Dee, Jeremy Hardy, Linda Smith and Colin Sound. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
Hello, this is Humphrey Lyttelton with my 2006 audio diary. Hang on, dairy? I think that should be diary. OK, let's go again. Hello, this is Humphrey Lyttelton with my audio...
Milk inside, Mr. Lyttelton.
Sam, do you mind? I'm trying to record a radio show in here.
Try telling that to my cows.
Do you mind? I'm trying to record a radio show in here.
Well, I've never seen that happen before.
Now, shove off. I wonder why he wears a bell on his hat. As I was saying, as we travel around the country making I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, I like to keep an audio record of events. The first visit on our tour this year is to Bristol, where we're lodged in fine boutique-style accommodation. I visit the comfortable lounge and order a pot of coffee, but the waiter asks, "Are you staying in a hotel at all?" "Yes," I reply, "practically all of me." I find Bristol to be a fine city with much to be admired, until this happened. We move on now to look at the world of TV and film. Last year, I'm given to understand, TV audiences were confused by a documentary on the Italian Renaissance, as they only knew Florence as a character in the Magic Roundabout. Idiots. She must have appeared in lots of other things. So in this, the age of the 10-second attention span, the teams are going to compete to produce the shortest possible rendition of some well-known films, programs, etc. And Barry and Graeme, you can start.
Romeo and Juliet. I love you.
I love you too.
I'm dead.
So am I. No, just kidding. Oh, bugger.
This is Brief Encounter.
Hello.
Hello.
I've got something in my eye.
Shall I get it out?
Best not, I'm married.
Oh, there's my train.
Goodbye forever.
Goodbye.
War and Peace. Oh, I'm glad that's over.
We're doing Lost. So I expect there's a story attached to how you came to be getting this particular plane that crashed.
Yes.
Is it interesting?
Not really, no, but I'll tell you at some point. What's that thing in the bushes?
It's a metaphor for everyone's fear that they ever stop watching. Something will happen one week and they'll miss it.
The Matrix. What's going on here?
God knows.
Our next venue is Birmingham, where I stop off to buy a newspaper and a curly-whirly. As I take coins from my pocket, the shop girl grabs my hand and starts to count my money for me. Does she think I'm senile? I may be 85, but I can still tell the difference between a half-crown and a florin, thank you very much. This great industrial city first thrived thanks to its extensive and busy canal system. At its peak, 20,000 bargees had to be brought in each day to satisfy the canal managers' insatiable appetite for Indian food. Now a cosmopolitan city of rich diversity, Birmingham and its people pride themselves on extending a welcome to all who may add to its cultural tapestry. So while they were away doing that, the teams were doing this. Words are constantly changing their meaning, so I'll ask the teams now to share with us new definitions they may have spotted recently. Graeme, you can start.
Aerobic, a chocolate biro.
Tim?
Tadpole, ever so slightly Polish.
Andy?
Wastrel, a very idle bird of prey.
Barry?
County Down, popular Irish television programme.
On the subject, farting, Irish for a star. It's a farting, see. It's right up there, come. It's full of Irish, yeah.
Precipice, push-button toilet.
Parapet, an airborne cat.
Gastric,
lighting a fart.
Cardiac. Someone who knows a hell of a lot about cardigans.
Uncoil, French contraceptive.
And metatarsals, got together at Jeffrey Archer's.
Unscrew, French prison warder. There's a theme developing.
Yeah. Jacuzzi. Italian version of famous essay by Emile Zola.
Forebear. Look out, there's a bear on the golf course.
Claymant, an insect that's had an accident at work.
Twofold, beginner's origami class.
Circumflex. To cut the end off a piece of wire.
Here we all are in Halifax. Our hotel is staffed almost entirely by Antipodeans, keen to impress with their quirky linguistic idioms. A request for a sandwich is met with "you keep eating, I'll keep serving." A wine order is met with "you keep drinking, I'll keep pouring." I don't dare ask where the gents' toilet is. Halifax was, of course, the birthplace of building societies, those philanthropic institutions to whom we owe such a great debt. So great, in fact, they frequently send the bailiffs round. The Victoria Theatre in Halifax is a huge venue with a capacity of nearly 2,000, and the teams are delighted to see an absolutely packed row 17, seats D to F. Your turn, Rob. I'd like you to sing the words of "Killing Me Softly" with his song to the tune of "The Bare Necessities."
Strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song, I heard he had a style, and so I came to see and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song.
Well, you're no Jeremy Hardy, that's for sure.
And finally, Graham, would you sing the words of "Blowing in the Wind" to the tune of "Day Trip to Bangor"?
Oh, how many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, how many times must a cannonball fly because they're forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. The answer is blown in the wind.
We call the next game Word for Word. Barry and Graham, you can start exchanging unrelated words, while Tim and Rob should listen carefully and challenge to take over if they detect a connection. I'll be back in a minute. Off you go, Barry and Graham.
Moose. Bollard. Shampoo. Dilatory. Conditioner. Fecund. Hair.
A hair out of Graham drops off every fecund. It's very unlucky, but he still looks very good, I reckon. Shall we pick up now, Humph?
Pick what up?
This little bit of disaster that's fallen on the ground.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry. Dissolute.
Tent.
Skimp.
Leave.
Skimp, leave. 60s rock band.
Seriously,
Red Jarkrite, Skimp, leave, you must remember that.
What was their big hit?
You can't put Willie where Willie won't go.
That was before my time, Barry, but carry on. Carry on, Rob.
Carriage.
Poultry.
Railway.
Lamprey.
Graham.
They carry a lot of poultry on the railways.
Is that as in poultry?
Yeah.
Sort of Welsh pronunciation?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, they
All right,
don't.
Graham. They don't say, I'll accept that.
They carry a paltry amount of poultry on the railways. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Whose turn?
As I said 5 minutes ago, it's your turn, Graham. I accepted your very intelligent, sounding like Nicholas Parsons.
Hesitation.
I've come over all Nicholas Parsons.
That's a story I don't wish to hear.
You see him in a whole new light now, aren't you?
Right. When this happens, you bite the inside of your cheek.
What Nicholas told you.
And that was just the first half of the year. On cassette number 2, you can hear... Hello?
Hello? Is that Samantha?
No?
Well, can you tell her that I'm in the hotel room and I got her a glass of champagne, 3 dozen roses, and I'm ready for action.
What?
And can you tell her that I'm ready to slip out of that nice jersey she got me for Christmas?
She's brought you a pullover?
That as well. Oh, she's too kind.
Oh, I've got to get on with my dairy. No, Sam.
Oh, you meant diary.
Yes, on with the diary. After their hectic schedule, the teams have taken a short summer recess to recharge their batteries, as their electric wheelchairs were running slow. The tour resumes by the seaside here in Southport. Once the home of Emperor Napoleon III, Southport's main street was taken as the model for the great boulevards of Paris. The teams have been warmed by their welcome here as they took a relaxing stroll amongst the many burning cars. In a lull between rioting, several locals find time to witness the teams at play. Our next game is adapted from Pin the Tail on the Donkey, and it's called Pin the Tail on Colin. This is very much like the party game in which children use drawing pins to stick a tail on a dumb animal, except that this version doesn't involve children. Obviously, needle-sharp drawing pins can be painful if stuck through the skin, so the teams have been provided with protective gloves. OK, team, Samantha has handed round the tails, pins and blindfolds, so Colin, music, please. Tim, you're first. Blindfold on, please. Now, off you go and pin the tail on Colin. Bad luck, Tim. Let's try that again. Barry, blindfold on. See if you can pin the tail on the donkey. Sorry, Barry. Good try, though. Your turn, Jeremy. Blindfold on and off you go. Unlucky, Jeremy, but I think we'll make an allowance as you're the guest this evening, so have some more goes. This is proving harder than I thought. Graeme, blindfold on. Let's see what you can do. Not a bad round, I suppose, that round. I think next time we'll play it without the blindfolds. It's early November, and we're paying a rare visit to London, where tonight the show is to be staged at the Victoria Palace Theatre. As I check into my hotel room, I find a card amongst the shampoo bottles, which reads, "Please help yourself to our bathroom accessories." What a devil of a job I have getting a heated towel rail off the wall. Arriving by train at London's refurbished Victoria Station, the teams paused to take in the Geoffrey Archer Memorial, which lies next to Platform 8. Yes, even his memorial does it. London audiences are notoriously difficult to please, so right from the start, the teams put on their best performance. And when that doesn't work, they give up and go back to the usual stuff. Tim and Rob, I'd like you to start by composing a letter from Charles Darwin to the Archbishop of Canterbury, and then Barry and Graeme will come up with the reply, and so on. However, the challenge is that the letters must be constructed by each panellist, alternating one word at a time. When I honk, it's the end of the correspondence. Off you go, Tim and Rob.
Dear Archbishop, we would like to give you some warning that we might soon discover a reason for living. This is quite interesting because I believe that we are evolving something shocking. However, you might not think that this is so. Well, I will prove to you that the monkeys are our best descendants, and the best of the monkeys is the one called Bonzo. Bonzo is quite a friendly monkey. In fact, he is sitting on my knee as we write. However, Bonzo and his bottom, big though it is not anywhere near as I thought. So, just in case you don't get the message, I am stating the obvious. Yours sincerely, Charles Darwin.
A response from you, Barry and Graeme.
Dear me. When I received your letter this morning, I thought to myself, what the Dickens is this all about? Furthermore, I thought, monkeys? 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 Is it
conceivable
that
this
man
could
possibly
believe
that
monkeys
are
the
antecedents
of
the
human
species.
And
furthermore,
I
always
am
wary
of
anyone
who
calls
me
a
charlatan,
just
because
it
is
true.
Therefore,
I
will
write
to
you
and
say
to
you
that
these
monkeys I
repeat
monkeys
will
be
never
seen
in
this
church.
ever
Repeat.
ever
Repeat.
monkeys. Yours,
Cantua.
There's an old showbiz saying that if you can conquer the London stage, you can conquer the entire world. We are now in Sunderland. As the teams arrived at Sunderland railway station, the scene was like Beatlemania. The four of them leapt from the train and sprinted like fury to the exit, pursued by a screaming mob. Luckily, those ticket inspectors never did catch them. The final show in our 2006 tour was recorded today, Sunday the 26th of November, at Sunderland's Empire Theatre. The Empire was known as the comedian's graveyard in its heyday, which, according to the theatre's historian, was the 26th of November 2006. OK, we move on to a new game now called Initial Response, in which the players must answer questions with words beginning only with their initials. Traditionally, of course, we were all named according to the day on which we were born. So, for example, if you were born on St. Cuthbert's Day, you'll be given his name, which has been a source of constant irritation to Cuthbert Garden, Graham's daughter. Although not as much as to her younger brother, Pancake Tuesday Garden. OK, the first question goes to you, David Graeme Garden. What's your initial response to this question? What's your favourite food?
Devilled gerbil gonads. Yep.
And how about this one? Where would you like to live? Barry Charles Cryer.
Biker Civic Centre.
What about you, Tony Gordon Hawkes? What is the strangest thing you ever saw?
2 goodies, Humph.
And how about you, Timothy Zebedee Xerxes Brooke? I'm sorry, there must be some kind of misprint in the British comedy Who's That Annual. I think it should read Timothy Julian Brooke-Taylor. What's in your trouser pockets?
The jolly big trouser snake.
It says here, jolly good. What is your favourite sport? T.G. Hawkes?
Tiny geisha hurling.
D.G. Garden?
Downhill granny gliding.
Hey, how about this? What is the worst cabaret act you've ever seen? B.C. Cryer.
Bollock crushing contest.
T.G. Hawkes?
2 goodies, Humph.
And the worst cabaret act you've ever seen? D.G. Garden?
Dostoevsky's grunting gypsies.
Bring them on.
T.J. Brooke-Taylor.
3 jerks being toadstools. to music.
How about this? What kind of woman turns you on, Barry?
Buxom, cheerful, cooperative.
Well, there we are. That, dear listener, was my 2006 audio diary. Oh, for pity's sake, Sam, not again.
Hello, Mr. Lyttelton. Yes, milking time.
I thought I told you to shove off.
Well, I heard that the cows down the corridor to woman's hour, but Jenny Murray said they couldn't stay there. You know, what with all the filth and the smell and the flies swarming round.
Surely the cows would have got used to it.
You've no idea of the state of that studio. They want to get a man in.
I'm sorry, but you can't bring cows in here. Why don't you herd them round to the Archer studio?
Oh, I daren't show my face round Ambridge folk.
Or several other parts of you.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Those archers know all about milking.
They certainly do. That last plot line was milk dry as a bone.
Ah, anyway. Merry Christmas, Mr. Humph.
If you say so. Merry Christmas to all our listeners and a very Happy New Year.
The best of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue 2006 was presented by Humphrey Lyttelton and Robin Perrons, with Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor, Jeremy Hardy, Andy Hamilton, Tony Hawkes and Rob Brydon. Piano accompaniment was provided by Colin Sell. It was written by Ian Pattinson and Graeme Garden, and the producer was John Naismith.
Hello and welcome to the I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue premium rate phone-in vote for the clip of the year. This is your chance to nominate your favourite clip of 2007, name the I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue teddy bear, throw off which of the teams you considered were the worst ice skaters, and give yourself the chance to win a Vauxhall Astra, a 1 in a million opportunity. OK, the lines are open now, so let's see who our first caller is.
Hello, this is Mrs. Smith calling from somewhere. I'd like to vote for Tim Brooke-Taylor singing one song to the tune of another. Absolutely marvellous.
In that case, let's see who our second caller is.
Hello, this is Mrs. Jones calling from somewhere else. I'd like to vote for Tim Brooke-Taylor performing one of his superb sound charades. Not only hilarious, but also refreshingly free of Scotsman.
Well, we don't have that ready, but here's something else instead. Words are constantly changing their meaning, so I'd like the teams to share any new definitions they may have spotted recently.
AWOL. Dyslexic owl.
Defunct, to have one's sense of rhythm removed.
Definite, street slang for hard of hearing.
Measles. Measles. What artists use for self-portraits.
Dictaphone. Someone you don't like calling.
Stockade, Physioxo.
Offset, the regulating authority that inspects badgers.
Onomatopoeia, the first sign of a weak bladder.
Laburnum, a French barbecue.
Venezuela, a gondola with a harpoon.
Undeterred, a skid mark.
Go turd. Exclamation while flushing.
Scar tissue. A problem attaching a DVD to the television.
Prickly, rather like George Galloway.
some highlights from this year's Uxbridge English Dictionary entries. I see from the huge digital display board that we've already amassed an enormous sum from the premium phone lines, none of which will be wasted on many charitable causes, as we're not supporting any. Let's see who's on line 2.
Hello, this is Dougal from Achtermachty on line 2.
Well, get off, we're expecting a call. OK, who's on line 2?
Hello, this is Hamish from Achtermachty. Is Dougal there?
Yes, I'm here.
I didn't see you up there.
Well, it's an extremely dark phone box.
So, Dougal, who will you be wanting to vote for?
Hold on, old friend. I have it written here on a piece of paper.
By jings, a bleeping piece of paper.
Well, we seem to have lost line 2, so while we try to get it back, here's some light music. And finally, will you, Rob, sing the words of "Who Do You Think You Were Kidding, Mr. Hitler?" to the tune of the Carpenters' lovely "Yesterday Once More."
Who do you think you're kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think we're on the run, we are the boys who stop your little game. We are the boys who make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler? If you think old England's done, Mr. Brown goes off to Chow-wow-wow. But he comes home again each evening, and he's ready with his gun. So watch out, Mr. Hitler, you've met your match in us. You think you can push us, we're afraid you've missed the bus. So who do you think you are?
That was Rob Brydon singing one song to the tune of another. Well, the excitement is mounting here as the votes pile in. Let's see what the latest scores are. Well, who would have guessed? OK, who's our next caller?
Hello, this is Mrs. Jones Smith calling from a different location to anyone else who may or may not have rung you. Tim Brooke-Taylor gets my vote for his marvellous performance on the Swanee whistle. Top class.
We couldn't possibly have predicted anyone would actually vote for that, so we don't have the clip to hand. Instead, here's a completely different clip. Right, it's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. First, I noticed from the huge number of cars that arrived this week that those warnings to post early for Christmas are finally paying off. We've received a letter from a Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. She writes, "Dear Mr. Ronaldo, you must have been bowled over by your Player of the Year trophy, even though it clearly never touched you. Kind regards, Mrs. Trellis." OK, on with the game, teams, and today you'll be pitting your wits against a computer, as we've been offered the chance to road test the latest, most sophisticated Mornington Crescent software yet to emerge from Silicon Valley. Her name is Electra, and she's currently running Mortimer's Variation, version 3.
Shall I start the software, Humph? Holborn Viaduct.
Rotherhithe. Parsons Green.
That's good, isn't it? Parsons Green.
Yeah.
Piccadilly.
Buckingham Palace Road.
Ravenscourt Park.
Yeah. Totteridge. Yes. West Hampstead.
Is it my go?
No. Not
Sorry,
yet.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, it's all right. Yes, Totteridge and Whetstone.
Oh, nice. Nice one.
Yeah, that's
on.
your go.
Go on.
Tottenham Court Road.
Oh, right.
Damn, that is actually...
Don't patronize me.
Sorry.
Is it me? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is. Sounds like me.
Yeah.
Cheapside.
you. That's very you, that. Cheap.
Hackney Central.
I invoked Mortimer's shift and pass to Camden Parkway.
Oh.
You little bitch.
Yeah, that's Mortimer. She's done a Mortimer. Who follows that?
Oh, Gospel Oak.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
Excellent.
the
Stephen.
Gospel Oak, yeah.
You're so clever, Stephen. Stevie baby. Stephen, we computers have always seen you as one of us. My Stevie Weevy.
I feel the same way. If only you weren't Windows, if you were a Mac. God.
Dirty.
A dirty Mac. Okay, London Bridge.
Oh, whoa.
You bastard. Forest Gate. Forest Gate.
Forest Gate, that's to Barry. Is it to Barry or Tim?
That's to me,
It's
yeah.
Tim, yes.
Bromley by Bow.
Cannon Street.
So that takes me...
Oh look, isn't that Barry Cryer? I've not previously seen him in color.
I've got to go to Dollis Hill.
Clapham Common.
Platts Lane.
Finchley Road and Frognall.
Knight to Bishop 4.
You spill water on it or something. It's Baron's Court.
Earl's Court.
Mornington Crescent.
The ever-popular Mornington Crescent should be a big seller this Christmas. Who's our next caller?
Oh, hello. We have an enormous hydrangea that's growing in a large pot on a south-facing patio. Until this year it flowered regularly, but now seems to have stopped. Its leaves have turned a sort of mottled yellow, and the stem is covered in a whitish slime. My question is this. What is the capital of Albania?
Oh, well, onwards and upwards. Rob, according to Welsh superstition, if sheep gnash their teeth while being rounded up in the autumn, it's a sign that the winter will be hard. But what is it a sign of if the sheep gnash their teeth at some other time?
You've pulled.
Well, the answer is it presages very bad weather. Here are some for any of you to have a go at. Among the lower classes in many parts of North and South Wales, a ritual called lifting took place. It consisted of lifting a person 3 times in a chair or on a stool. Why might this have been done?
To complete the hoovering.
Well, the answer is it was expected that the ritual would bring the lifted person good luck. In return, he or she was expected to give money to the lifters. Here's another. Complete the following Welsh proverb. Perfect love sometimes does not come until the first swallow. The answer is grandchild. Here's another. Complete this one. Oh. Rhyw a hwch a'i roch. If it looks like a pig,
it's probably on a hen night in Bridgend. I've been there.
The answer is expected to grunt.
cat as well.
And finally, what does it mean, according to Welsh superstition, when the pupil of a cat's eye widens?
A short-sighted old lady is trying to sharpen a pencil.
The answer is there will be rain. Some Welsh wisdom and folklore there, apparently. OK, back to the phone lines.
Hello, this is Mrs. Smith-Jones calling from a telephone. My vote goes to the young-looking one. What's his name? Oh, Brooke-Taylor, that's him. Oh, yes, I nominate his performance in The Goodies, which I understand is now available on reasonably priced DVDs.
Great suggestion. Let's watch a bit of the DVD. Obviously, listeners won't be able to see it, so to keep them occupied, here's another clip. OK, this next round will be of interest to listeners with young children. Incidentally, we were discussing the smacking debate earlier. You know, I remember Nanny repeatedly pulling my trousers down to give me a good smack on the bottom, and it never did me any harm. Although it did make me late getting here this afternoon. This is a new round called What's Your Game? In this, one team will play a game of their own invention, while the other team will attempt to guess what it's called. OK, Tim and Jeremy, you can start. The title of your game will now be advertised to the audience via the laser display board. And for listeners at home, if there are any of them still here, this is a mystery voice.
French cricket. French cricket.
OK, off you go, Tim and Jeremy.
Bonjour, c'est un très joli jour ce matin à Lourdes.
Merci, Madame Trellis, pour le gâteau de fruits, le gâteau Dundee et le gâteau éponge.
Oui. Oh, zut, ce n'est pas moist.
No.
C'est
no,
dur.
No.
Mais c'est délicieux. Merci, Madame Trellis. Oui. Une tasse de thé jauneurs?
Merci. Pardon.
De rien. Oh, l'homme de batte approche le crease. Et l'homme de ball jetait le ball. Foul. Oh, Satan 6.
Oh, regardez, un autre gâteau est arrivé.
Oh. Cette fois, un gâteau de chocolat. Oh, la fenêtre.
Oh. Il est
cassé.
Cassé.
Merde.
Oh non, le pleur arrête jour.
Oui.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Comment allez-vous?
Could it be something as mundane as French cricket?
Okay, it's your turn to play again, Barry and Graeme, and the title of your game is now being exhibited on the laser display board. Here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
Moonopoly. Moonopoly.
Off you go, please, Barry and Graeme.
Here we go. Now, I've got the top hat. Or is it the thimble? Park Lane. You'll go.
OK, I'll throw the dice. Here we go. And... bloody zero gravity. The crater Copernicus.
Me again?
Yes.
it's a board game.
Yes.
Ice knows I'm bored.
Yeah. Well, Graeme was playing Monopoly, and I don't know what you were playing.
Yes, indeed. That was the round they call What's Your Game? And I believe we have another caller. Good afternoon, caller.
Hello, this is Taffy Williams here from Belfast, where I have recently moved from Rochdale, although you can probably tell from my accent that I was born in Naples, just outside of Guildford. And I'd like your advice, please, Mr. Duggleby. I have a sum of approximately £100,000 to invest, on which I'd like secure capital growth as well as income. What do you recommend?
Well, Mr. Williams, with a sum like that, your best option is to spread the risk. So put half of it on Lucky Jim in the 3:15 at Haydock, and the other half on Sleepy Sue in the 4:30 at Lingfield. Cue the next clip, please. Would you, Jack, please accompany Barney the Dinosaur and friends, saying, if you're happy and you know it.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, talk like this. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, take some drugs. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray.
Finally, would you, Rob, please accompany Tom Jones singing Danny Boy?
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are falling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. It's you must leave and I must bide. But call me back when summer's in the meadow and when the valley's hushed and white with snow, and I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. I love you so.
And that was Rob Brydon accompanying Tom Jones. And who's calling us now?
Hello, Ladbrokes. I'd like to place a bet on Tim Brooke-Taylor winning the BBC's Best of Clue phone-in competition.
This isn't Ladbrokes. It's the Best of Clue phone-in competition.
So sorry, I must have pressed redial by mistake. But while I've got you, could I nominate Tim Brooke-Taylor?
If you must. In the last two shows of 2007, Tim couldn't be with us, and I can tell you, it was like seeing the Rolling Stones without Ringo. OK, the first team will assume the role of two characters in a drama. However, one of the characters has an odd affliction that means he can only speak through the medium of song lyrics. What's the title of your song?
The song? Oh, well, it's You Can Leave Your Hat On.
Off you go.
Thank you for seeing me, Doctor. I'm really dreadfully worried, and I hope I don't need a jab, because I'm terrified of needles.
Baby. Take off your coat.
Yes, of course.
Real slow.
Yes. Oh! It hurts when I move my arm, baby.
Take off your shoes.
I've trouble reaching my feet.
I'll take your shoes.
It hurts when I bend over,
baby. Take off your dress.
About the dress, I can explain.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you want me to strip completely?
You can leave your hat on.
I'm sorry?
You can leave your hat on.
Did you say I could...
You can leave your hat on.
I'll leave it on then. I'll just sit here, shall I?
Go on over there and turn on the light.
The light? There we are.
No, all the lights.
Oh, it's a bit bright.
Now come back here and stand on a chair.
Stand on the chair?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Oh.
Raise your arms up into the air and shake 'em.
All right. Doctor, what are you doing with that shotgun?
You. Give me a reason to live.
What?
You. Give me a reason to live.
Stop pointing that gun at me. Look what is going on. Why am I standing on a chair, waving my arms about, stark naked apart from my hat? Why?
They don't know what love is.
What?
I know what love is.
That was Barry and Graeme there in the round called Lyric Theatre. Well, the big clock on the wall tells me we're very nearly running out of voting time. And that's it. Voting is now closed. So, who's won the star prize of a brand new car? The results just coming through on my headphones. What? You lost count? Well, it seems that we can't declare a winner, so the producer has suggested I keep the car. And now the winning name in our Name the Teddy Bear competition is coming through. And, well. Thank goodness sense has prevailed, with a choice that couldn't possibly offend anyone. Tune in next week to see who's won the teddy bear and is looking forward to being tucked up in bed with the Archbishop of Canterbury. So, until the next time, goodbye, Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
The best of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue 2007 was presented by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor, Colin Sell, Jeremy Hardy, Stephen Fry, Rob Brydon, Andy Hamilton and Jack D. It was written by Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.
Hello, this is Humphrey Lyttelton here with a selection of highlights from I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue 2003. What memories! Rather like Proust's Madeleine in À la recherche du temps perdu, the slightest prompt can bring lost moments from the show flooding back, if ever I'm caught unawares. Now there's a sound that resonates with the spirit of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, as whenever we have a recording lined up, I want to be up bright and early. No point in wasting precious time in bed all morning, when I can happily doze during the show. I was reminded of the programme's new definitions round when I found the words marvellous, inspiring, joyous and mirthful all appeared in my cryptic crossword, which this year I managed to finish in a personal best time of just 7 rounds. OK, teams, I'd like you to submit any new definitions of existing words that you may have spotted recently. Tony, would you care to start, please?
Divergin, an unsuccessful Welsh Lothario.
Veneer, Flemish painter of floorboards.
Insolent, fell off the Isle of Wight ferry.
Graham.
Splint, to run very fast with a broken leg.
Feckless, an unsuccessful Irish Lothario.
Telepathy is when you can't be bothered to turn over the TV.
Plebiscite. Web page for common people.
Wench. A spanner belonging to Jonathan Ross.
Poppycock, a streaker on November the 11th.
Hogmanay. Someone who may be considered to have too large a collection of a particular impressionist painter.
Copulate, the time it takes the police to show up in an emergency.
Hindsight, Jennifer Lopez.
Gigolo, Jennifer Lopez running.
Counterpane, someone who works in the post office.
Spinach. Skin irritation from sitting near Alistair Campbell.
Leprechaun, a variety of wheat whose ears fall off.
Manoeuvre. A vacuum cleaner even men can work.
Five-a-side, to kill a boy band.
Pre-Raphaelite, one who leaves before the raffle.
Piston, someone who is taken advantage of.
Derelict, pleasant experience in Ireland.
Cantaloupe, unable to run off and get married.
Archery, lying.
Scum, it has arrived.
Aromatic, a handy gadget used by Robin Hood.
If there's anything more evocative of the calm tranquillity that is Buxton than cool, natural spring water, then it can only be the calm tranquillity of our audience during the game called Royal Monopoly. The teams are going to play a board game now. Nothing new there. I've been playing a board game for 31 years, man and boy. But this week we're playing a special game of Monopoly, which, in a fitting tribute to the Golden Jubilee of Her Majesty's coronation, is the royal version.
Right, where's the dice shaker? It's his day off. Here we go. Woo, 17 the hard way. Right. I'm the Little Corgi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Sit. 17. The Mall. Oh, I'll put a palace on that. There we go. Right. Tim?
I think I'll be the carriage. Ooh, Cornwall.
Is it me? Right. Good Lord, 11. Oh, community chest. You are Fergie. Go away.
Is it my go?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it. By the way, I should have said I'm the golf cart. Chance. Speeding fine, pay 50. Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't know it was you.
Here we go. Be lucky. 1. Chance again, I can't believe it.
God.
Improve image, go back 3 centuries.
I was just going to ask, because I've never played this game in my life. How does it end?
With a republic.
The next game is called What's the Link? I'll present the teams with a series of names from various list-based trivia books which I have had thoroughly researched and shamelessly pillaged. The teams should try to guess what these people have in common. So, for example, if I were to list Gordon Brown, Charlotte Green, Lionel Blue and Cilla Black, the teams would immediately work out that they were all named after snooker balls. Barry, how about you? Can you please connect God, pudding, Charlie's, cheese and beards?
This is the Reader's Digest version of the Old Testament. God, obviously. Pudding, manna from heaven in its original form. Charlie's, Jezebel and subsequent temptresses. And beards, practically everybody. Reader's Digest version of the Old Testament.
You left out cheese.
Oh, no, yes.
But he had the pudding.
Charlie's, yes. Cheese was manna from heaven, and Charlie's were the temptresses in the Old Testament.
I'm here to tell you, as they say nowadays, that they're all examples of public school slang. God is a sixth form boy at Eton. Pudding is something very easy. Charlie's is Winchester slang for thick gloves made of twine. Cheese is a dandy. And beards is an exclamation of surprise at the Lees School. I'm just thinking, I was in the sixth form at Eton, and I seem to have missed out somewhere.
Were you a fag?
I was Lord Carrington's fag.
Good
and I
gracious.
told an interviewer on American television, coast to coast. And the late Liberace was on the phone before I got out of the studio. What connects the hen, the bear, the queen, the drum roll, the surprise and the miracle?
Oh, these are all sexual positions. The hen and the bear are self-explanatory, really. The queen is the woman on top, but waving.
Oh, dear.
Go on.
Well, I thought it was. Well, the drum roll is one strictly for exhibitionists. Surprise, also known as the soap in the shower, and the miracle, I don't think we need expand upon it, even if we could.
They're all symphonies by Haydn. Ah, seagulls. What memories of our visit to Torquay they conjure up. In fact, seagulls comprise the only memory I have of our visit to Torquay. Well, next up we're going to play one of the many party games I used to enjoy as a lad. Back then our favourite was undoubtedly Pass the Parcel. My pals and I would sit around taking turns to unwrap a large package, each of us eager to get to the gift inside. Oh, what happy days we enjoyed working at the sorting office. This week's party game is called Musical Chars. It's just like musical chairs, but with a one-letter spelling mistake. So teams, think yourselves lucky you're not playing Beggar My Neighbour. Now, the theatre management asked the teams to leave the premises as they found them. Actually, they asked them to leave the premises as soon as they found them. But anyway, this place is in a bit of a state and requires a good clean, so the teams have been provided with various cleaning implements to get the job done. Tim, you can have the vacuum cleaner.
Thank you. Can I just get the plug out?
Graeme, you can have the dustpan and brush.
There's a bit over there as well.
Barry, you can have the mop and bucket. You spend most of your time there anyway.
It's the ferret and squeegee, you know that. This is me.
And Jeremy, you can have the spray, polish and assorted wipes.
Polishing the table with sooty there.
Right, now, on my command, Colin Sell will start to play the piano and the team should begin cleaning. But when the music stops, the teams must cease their cleaning. Anyone caught cleaning after the music stops will be disqualified. Eliminated players may challenge, and I'll carefully consider their protests before rejecting them out of hand. OK, would you start us off now, please, Colin? Tim, I think you've just overshot the runway there a little bit.
There's a bit in the corner I'd missed. OK, I own up. It's a fair call.
OK, there's only 3 of you left now. Colin?
I drank a lot of mineral water before the show.
Was that you, Jeremy?
I'm afraid it was.
Well.
I think this would be better on television.
That leaves 2 of you.
Yes.
Let's hurry through this. Colin.
Graham nicked my
You did it again, you were told.
Graham's had his hand on my wet ones.
Not me, no.
A stubborn stain.
So Graham's out. So
Gosh, this is
that leaves
exciting.
only you, Barry. Carry on, Colin. A cathedral choir very much like the one we heard at Winchester. How good it was to see them in our audience, and how polite of them not to heckle noisily during the team's performance at the Theatre Royal. Unlike the teams during the choir's performance at Evensong. We take a refreshing look at the lives of celebrities next in an exercise called In Their Own Words. I brought along a selection of magazine interviews with certain famous people which have short sections missing. The team's task is to use their skill and judgment to determine what the original words might have been. OK, your turn, Tim and Sandy, and for you I have the words of Anne Widdecombe. Can you guess the missing sections in this piece? I absolutely hate getting up in the morning. It's only achieved with very considerable effort and the aid of 3...
Burley Dockers.
Alarms.
Oh.
If I've ignored the first alarm, the second starts. I ensure the third alarm is...
Under my arse.
Yep, I believe that.
Placed at a very great distance from me, so I have to get up to deal with it. So you were right, Sandy. I tend to miss the first bit of the Today programme, but I listen to the second from the...
Shaving mirror.
Well, shower. From the shower.
All right.
In the morning I look in the mirror and sometimes I see dark...
Bristles.
Patches under my eyes. I wash my face with soap and water. I only use moisturiser if I remember, and I wash my hair. I can't. I've got this picture in front of me.
Turn it over.
That's worse. Each morning I'll spray myself with my favourite
cat.
Miss Dior perfume. I use Max Factor foundation and powder, and applying it takes...
3 years.
Well, 5 minutes. Then I throw everything into my handbag so I'm ready to walk out of the door. My mother is always saying, that bag will...
become Prime Minister one day.
Put your shoulder out. I've always had fabulous legs. I still do, although I never...
see them.
Wax them. I'm happy single. I don't need sex in my life. I can do quite happily without it. I would need a lot of persuading to start.
Oh, go on then.
Oh dear.
Fiddling around. I mustn't love that. Fiddling around. I came into politics to fight socialism. I hate socialism. Fortunately...
So does Tony Blair.
Whenever I hear the sound of a fairground nowadays, I'm transported back in my mind's eye to Eastbourne and the comedy roller coaster the teams produced there. An incredibly real sensation. Roller coasters always make me feel sick. OK, it's you now, Barry. Would you please sing the words of Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys to the tune of Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1?
Oh, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, oh, Barbara Ann, take my hand, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann, you rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann.
Graeme, would you please sing the words of How Much Is That Doggy in the Window to the tune of Bob Dylan's Blowin' in the Wind?
How much is that doggy in the window? Woof, woof. The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? Woof, woof. I do hope that dog is for sale. I don't want a bunny or a kitty. I don't want a parrot that talks. I don't want a bowl of little fishes. You can take a goldfish for a walk.
finally, Harry, would you please sing the words of the ugly... And finally...
Oh, that's unfair.
Oh, no.
And finally, Harry, would you please sing the words of the Ugly Duckling to the tune of Harry Nilsson's lovely Without You?
I'll have a go. Best of luck. There was once an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, and the other birds said in so many words, get out of town, get out, get out, get out of town. And he went with a quack and a walk and a quack in a flurry of eider-down. That poor little ugly duckling went wandering far and near, but in every place they said to his face, now get out of here. And he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a very unhappy cheer. All through the winter time he hid himself away, ashamed to show his face, afraid of what others might say.
Ah, the golden age of the steam railway. How I longed to be back in Darlington while the teams visited Eastbourne. The silliest questions are often posed by young children. In fact, our own Barry Cryer used to ask so many stupid questions as a youngster that his mother took him to see a child psychologist. But when he couldn't help, she took Barry to an adult one instead. OK, teams, we have a child on a live link-up who is ready and waiting to ask a series of questions for you to provide the answers to. OK, first question our child wants to ask is for you, Graeme, and it's this.
How are babies made?
Babies? Well, a stork flies out of the gooseberry bush, and Daddy is so amazed he doesn't notice the milkman nipping in the back door.
OK, now you, Jeremy. Here's a rather tricky question for you to have a go at.
Why did my cat die?
Well, your cat didn't exactly die. It went to live with Jesus, who has a small flat under the compost heap.
Tim, let's see if you can answer this baffling question.
Why aren't the goodies on anymore?
Now, that's the first sensible question you've asked.
Why?
Well, we've been trying to get at the root cause of this, but you'll be pleased to know there is a DVD available for Christmas.
Why?
Because there's such a demand for it.
Why?
Because it's such a great show and it's so reasonably priced.
What a load of rubbish.
I'm rather warming to that kid.
What a load of rubbish. What are those people laughing at?
I don't know.
Why?
You're asking the wrong person. Finally, Barry, here's one last question for you.
What does gay mean?
Ask your Auntie Norman.
The next game goes by the name of Cheddar Gorge.
Why?
Titles of games are taken from... Tell you what, I'm unnerved by this absolutely dreadful voice coming from my right. Come back, Herod, all is forgiven. Well, as we draw this compilation to a close, I'd like to wish every I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue listener a happy and peaceful New Year. But sadly, I'm told the show is coming back after all. And so, ladies and gentlemen, as the hamster of time spins round on the wheel of eternity, and the lorry driver of fate makes a mental note to scrape it off later, I notice it's the end of the show. We'll be back in the new year for more of the same, so from the team, Samantha and myself, it's goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor, Jeremy Hardy, Sandy Toxvig, Harry Hill, Tony Hawks and Ross Mogul, given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson, producer was John Naismith.